Hey guys, what's up? It's Terradog. Welcome back to Ace Combat 5. Alright. If you have missed any of the earlier videos in this series, I highly recommend you go back and watch them. Because major events are going to be spoiled if you do not. I also recommend that you subscribe so you don't miss anything. Alright. So, yeah, obviously, we faked our deaths at the end of the last mission. So, it's actually not the end of the Ace Combat 5 campaign. Yeah, I'm sure that was obvious, but yeah. So, we're going to continue.
Captain Anderson, the man who commanded the aircraft carrier Kestrel and kept her afloat through countless battles.
Nah, I'm just a guy who's fought one losing battle after another.
However, since this war began, this ship hadn't taken a single hit from enemy forces.
This ship may be unharmed, but it pains me to see fewer and fewer pilots coming back every time we launch them out on combat sorties. Now the only pilot left is Captain Snow, the squad leader. Nobody wants an aircraft carrier without aircraft. So we're just sitting idle here.
At the end of the last war, I was assigned the mission of dropping a nuclear weapon on a city in my own country. When I refused and went AWOL, it was Captain Bartlett who took me in. His nickname was also Kid back then. He was a strange man. 15 years since the war and he never got promoted once. In my country there was a group called the Gray Men, and likely to still be around today. To them, I'm a traitor, and for the past 15 years, Bartlett's protected me from them. Speaking of which, you don't think the Gray Men are involved with the disappearance of President Harling, do you?
I've got an intelligence-gathering vessel in my fleet, the Andromeda, that's capable of intercepting all forms of communications. Recently, it picked up a secret message transmitted in Belkan. That, Colonel, is why I called all of you here.
All this intense flying's tough on an old body. From here on out, it's their time to shine. But what'll we do about planes?
We've captured a ship trying to smuggle aircraft from a South Belkan company into Yuktobania. Plenty of planes to choose from.
All right. If there aren't any objections, then I'll take command of this air operation.
We're launching a rescue operation for the President of Osia within the Principality of Belka. The communications intelligence ship Andromeda received information that President Harling is being held in Belka. The location is an old castle positioned on the southern edge of the border zone between Belka and North Osia. Sea Goblin, our helicopter squadron, will handle the direct rescue effort. After securing the area, a helicopter will descend on the castle and drop our infiltrating rescue squad. It will station keep in the air while the rescue is taking place on the ground and in the castle. Your mission is to provide air support for the Sea Goblin's rescue operation and destroy any opposing enemy forces. Choose an aircraft for the mission from the Kestrel's carrier jets and prepare to launch.
Alright, so this thing is so complicated that even though we have intelligence confirming that the Belkans are involved, that they've abducted the president and they're holding him in this castle, OC is not going to do anything about it. That's how bad the situation is. It's ridiculous. So it's up to us, cause like we don't exist anymore. So we're gonna go in and save them. All right. So here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna go into quick menu because that's slow. Oh, nice. I'm gonna take an F-18, an F-14 for Edge and Swordsman, and an F-18 for Archer.
This formation is not really suited for air-to-ground operations. Do you still want to launch anyway?
And naturally, my wingmen are questioning my judgment as usual. And we're going to ignore them and launch anyway.
War Dog, launch!
Raising pressure, 70, 80, 90, point 15, 48, 32. Confirm, roger. We're good to go, sir. Ready to launch anytime. Fighters launch! Flight deck to all flight crews! Hurry up, we've got more coming! This is the flight deck. Roger that, sir. Takeoff complete. Next craft, begin takeoff procedure. Catapult 1 raising pressure, 80, 90, we're in the green zone. Check catapults! Raise the barriers! Blaze, you are cleared for takeoff.
Alright, let's do this.
Blaze, altitude restrictions canceled. Return to your mission. Good luck.
Captain Snow, I'll be at your 6 o'clock. It's good to be flying with you, sir.
It's been a long time since I've flown in formation.
Alright, so...
In the first battle after the war began,
Yeah, I'll wait.
that is, Captain Davenport told me you yelled at him for getting in your way. I was still sitting reserve back then.
Do you read me? You guys should have sight of the castle by now. Sea Goblins could descend for an insertion. So can you take out the air defense batteries for them? Take your time and be thorough. You don't want to leave any standing. This is Sea Goblin. Is Captain Nagase there?
Yeah. Your team rescued me from that mountain in the snowstorm.
That helicopter ride was pretty comfy, huh? Hey, you ever want to transfer here? Let me know.
Oh, that was close.
With that motor mouth. He's real quiet today.
He's not here.
Alright, so here's the deal.
All anti-aircraft fire suppressed.
Thank you. So, my wingmen were kind of
Protecting the helicopter.
correct to question me on my judgment for the formation.
Nixie, you guys drop first and take up an overwatch position of the area.
Ammo is going to be quite tight. The way I,
Must be like even the air over these lands is heavy from the memories of Belka.
with the planes we're using. So, going to try not to use missiles too much.
Towns evaporate. Nothing's moving down there. It's like the earth itself is dead.
We'll be meeting the president himself. Make sure you look sharp. Boy, what a dreary place. Man, why can't we be deployed to a tropical island for a change?
Of course, with that boat, I'm just going to keep hitting it with missiles,
Around that castle.
I wouldn't be surprised. After
just so I don't have to crash into it or worry about crashing into the or into the ground or the lake or whatever that is.
The wind's pretty strong. Don't let our rotors hit the castle. All right, guys, move out.
Hey, we got a line back here. Hurry up and jump.
Not yet.
Roger. Proceeding with the mission at hand.
Start engines. Raise the shutters. This is Kublai. Proceed with infiltration of the castle.
I'll support the invasion effort at the castle.
The stone structures inside this castle are quite impressive. It feels like there's more than just our enemies lurking in this place.
This is like a big maze. I can totally get lost in here.
This is Nixie. The basement's lined with these dark, eerie jail cells.
There's dust all over the place. No signs the place is being used. We're getting an unfriendly welcome from outside the castle, too. Rosgreaves, can you show them some of the same? Thanks. Teach them that it's only polite to respond in kind. The enemy's probably detected them by now. They'll begin a counterattack soon. Engaging enemy in the castle. They've got armored troops, too.
The tanks are firing at the Marines!
I've got multiple hits on my radar. Enemy aircraft inbound.
Fighter jets? Don't tell me they got their own fighter jets, too.
That's affirmative. They're definitely fighters.
Guess they use the money from Osea and Yuctabania to supply their own forces. Just protect that helicopter. Hey, fighter jets? Where are they hiding those? We don't stand a chance against them. Hey, time for you guys to step in. Shoot down the enemy fighters. Lower them up to higher altitude. Make sure we can pick them up the moment we get the signal. Nice kill, please.
Quiet. Enemies just around the corner.
Crossing free, enemy plane at your 6 o'clock. Right! I got my hands full just trying to get them off my tail. Call for reinforcements, they're gonna get away! Who are those pilots?
Come on. There we go.
It's falling from the ceiling!
He's either charting more than I expect, or
I just put that enemy pilot in the eye.
come on, target the tank. Thank you.
It's okay, right? Keep that thing safe until we get back with the president. That's his limousine.
They're targeting the helicopter!
It's coming this way. Come on, help us. Hey, over here. We're your targets, not that helicopter. Damn it! We can't provide any cover for them from here.
At this close range, we do better using spears instead of guns.
Are you sure they're all right?
Come on, Archer. Pick a different target.
Wait, that's part of the job. Where did you bastards find
Edge Fox 2! Missile hit. This is
Alright, we need to take care of those SAMs,
There they are.
because they're annoying.
From what I'm hearing on the radio, it seems like they're in trouble. That's because all you're hearing is radio transmissions from our side. I can see muzzle flashes on the window.
Sam, confirm destroyed! Enemy tank confirmed destroyed.
Be careful. Your bullets were reaching off the walls. Fox 2! Damn it. This is it. Fighter on our tail. It's over. Calm down, man. This was on your side. Enemy tank confirmed destroyed. I can't tell who's got the upper hand from here.
Nope, not getting the lock when I need it.
Ready. Fire back. You can't stay down forever.
Roger. I'll take care of it.
Fires fired. Through the intercept.
Take it off. Right. They're not getting through us today. Let's show them what we've got.
Jeez, the gunfight was just a banquet table between us. Like they didn't prepare any dinner for us?
Fox 2! Hey, guns, confirm this.
We'll come back for that tank later.
You gotta do something before they take any more damage. Enemy tank confirmed destroyed.
Enemy tank confirmed destroyed.
Roger. Concentrating fire towards the front.
These planes can be a real nuisance.
Where's the president?
He's right here beside me.
Roger.
We're going to destroy the wall and get the infiltration team out of there. Got it? The area to be destroyed is displayed on your HUD. Aim carefully.
Alright, this is what I was saving my LASMs for.
Here I go. Check my six.
Harrison's been hit. Get him back to the rear.
Gotta wait for him to put the thing up on the HUD.
Damn it! Our helicopter's waiting for us just outside this wall.
Hey, did you tear that wall down yet? That almost fell on top of me. We can get out through that hole. Run! The president has escaped. He's been taken by the enemy. The enemy's escaping out of the castle. And all the remaining teams over there now. If we let the president escape, it's all over.
Hurry! We'll cover you.
Roger. I'll take care of it.
Position yourselves 20 feet apart from each other. We've got to
Shouldn't be any more
Mr. President, please get behind his pillar. Gene, stay with them.
problematic ground units to deal with.
Plane shot down by Blaze.
No more tanks, SAMs, AA. Just the gun.
Get us out of here in one piece.
Just this gunboat here. We're just gonna kill that.
Get the wounded on board first. Don't worry about us. Just take care of the president. The president's strapped in. We didn't leave anything behind, right? Hurry up and leave the area. The enemy's gonna be here any moment.
Yes. We'll comply, Captain.
Hurry, it's getting away. I can't attack it. The escorts are in the way. We have the president in our sights. Do something.
Sea Goblin. We'll take on the enemy planes.
We're defenseless in the air. We're counting on you. Is that you? The lady with a pretty voice. Are you there too? What the? The sky's swarming with enemy planes. Leave the bandits to our fighters. Just keep flying. So Anderson's
Nice.
what's going on behind the scenes too, right? Just a little bit more. We're almost through. Let me take a look at that wounded soldier. I'm all right. Take care of him first. We're all right. We're gonna make it. Come on, get there.
Nice kill, Blaze!
We managed to make it out of there. Mission accomplished. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your efforts.
Now that plane could still kill me, even though the mission's over.
I thought so.
Yeah, we're the same guys.
Like I owe you another one.
So I'm just gonna have the wingman cover me.
Blaze, begin carrier landing checks. You are cleared to land.
Man, it started moving far away.
2 miles to touchdown. 1 mile to touchdown.
Started slowing down a little early.
Blaze, stand by and prepare for your next sortie.
Still good.
Mission accomplished. President Harling was safely retrieved. The president is showing some signs of fatigue, but in general his condition is good.
when we got word of the President's return and ran up to the bridge. He was smiling and chatting with Pops and Captain Anderson. Apparently, he spent his days confined in the old castle, looking at the 7 ground zero craters right out his window, which served as the border between the two countries of North and South Belka. In the end, the Osean army couldn't take the Yuktobanian capital, and the war began to bog down. For Belka, who challenged the world to battle, but were crushed by the twin powers of Osea and Yuktobania, there could be no sweeter revenge. They had created the hatred between the two countries, hoping that the war would eventually exhaust them both. The military officials on both sides were playing right into their hands. The intelligence vessel continued to intercept the Yuktobanian army's communications. One message from Air Force Traffic Control contained a string of mysterious numbers. Latitude, longitude, a date and time, and one more set of numbers. The President had the answer.
Well, how about that? These are the numbers of votes I won in my presidential elections. Huh, this is from the first time I won, and here's the number from the election 2 years ago. This message was meant for me.
The coordinates marked a location within North Balkan territory. The date was tomorrow. The squadron from Sand Island became the President's personal air fleet, even as the official reports continued to state that they were shot down and killed. This was their new emblem.
Looks like it's time for Rise Grease to return from its slumber. Next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.